guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 20 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Scunthorpe United, and we are here in the Premier League. We finally have made it, and now we'll take on Newcastle United. So it's going to be a tough challenge here. The team definitely needs to grow a lot in order to compete with the upper echelon, but you know what? If we can just come in here and show that maybe we belong and really compete against some of these teams, that's what we're going to try and do. And, you know, maybe even make a cup run or two if we can maybe turn around our luck. But let's get started here with the first one against Newcastle, and then we'll move in and take on Wolves. So we head up to the north of England to St. James's Park, and we'll line up as the following, pretty similar to last year. It will be Yijit, Alanvik, Jackson, Hung, and Awazi across the back, with Marchenko, Wang, Manelik, and Bailey holding up the midfield. Conceição and Wood still up top for this one. Let's get into this one, see if we can pick up our first 3 points here in the Premier League. And we'll get this one underway. Hung gets the ball off, has it down to Alanvik, slips it through. Conceição turns in, has a chance. He's in the box. Oh, and tests the keeper there off the free kick. Had a good opportunity, but couldn't quite put it in. Is Conceição here on our first shot in the Premier League. Oh, Manelik gets driven past. It's a lot of pace here at the back for Newcastle. They get in. It's right in front. Oh, man. And did they just tear us apart there using all that pace? We just didn't have it at the back. And welcome to the Premier League. 9 minutes in, Newcastle have an opening goal there. It's an easy one as we just weren't able to get back in time. It's 1-0. Oh, Hung gets driven past. It's into the box. 2-0. And they just drove right past us. Nothing we could do defensively, just didn't have the pace. And Newcastle United on top, 2-0. Into the box go Newcastle. The laid off, it's a big shot and deflected. Yijit can't get it away, and we'll have to try and punch it out here with Alanvik. And Yedlin will get it right back in. We'll have to hope for an offsides. No. Pressure on here for Newcastle, and Marchenko the one to break it up. Oh, right into the middle. No one picks him up. 3-0. Oh, and maybe Scunthorpe United not ready for this one as they are getting torn apart and just can't even touch the ball. And defensively, Newcastle just too strong here as they put it in the back of the net again. Oh, Yedlin outpaces Wang. Can we get back? We try to slow him down. It's into the box here. Longstaff. Can he get a pass off? Oh, it's a big tackle and we win the ball. Oh, the big build up here and another. Oh, man, 4-0. Scunthorpe United just defensively. I mean, we can't even keep up with them. We just don't have the speed at the back. I don't know if it's something we'll have to focus on, maybe training, or we'll have to take a look at some of these pace ratings because they are just getting torn apart at the back. It's in again, 4-0. Oh, into the box here. Longstaff has it. Another big shot. Oh, and luckily that one goes long and wide and out of play. Throw in here. Final touches for Newcastle to get in there. We block it. Hung boots it out. Can we get it cleared? No. Wang knocks it down, and time to regroup at halftime. 4-0. Back off here into the box. Rojas, can we get there? Jackson breaks it up, and luckily it falls back to Yijit, and he'll control it. Oh, Awazi roughed off the ball, though, quickly back in. Here they come. It's a good pass into the box. Jackson knocks it away. Can he win the ball? No. Tries to poke it out with a slide tackle. Can't get there. Newcastle back in front. Yijit makes a save, and it goes for a corner kick. Oh, top of the box. Newcastle getting in behind again, and it's 5. And it's 5, just tearing us apart. We just can't even get on the ball. They might have 70% of the possession, and we might have maybe one shot at this point. We cannot even get into the final third, and it's 5-0 Newcastle, tearing apart Scunthorpe United. Oh, they come up here. They flip it over the top. No one's there. It's into the box. And Alan Vick fights back and breaks it up. Oh, they get behind us again, right through the gap here. They put it on us. It's one-on-one. Oh, Cora gets back there and just knocks it away. Awazi breaks it up, and he'll win the ball back for Scunthorpe United. Enriquez gets it off to Patera, lays it off here to Manelik. Manelik looking for a run, goes to Bailey. Bailey off into Patera, has it through. George Wood takes a long strike and sends it into the crowd. Oh, into the box, Hung. Can he get there? No! Takes a deflection off of Jackson and hits the post and goes out. And luckily, we're able to get the ball back here. Oh, they get behind us again. It's into the box. It's Gale. He'll lay it all right in front. 6. It's just, oh my God. You just can't get anything going, and they are just, I mean, it's like kamikazes. We can't even keep track of where they are at all times. And you got 4 guys into the box and a bunch of defenders standing there looking around. No one marking anyone. It's 6-0. Oh, they dance around Manelik. They dance around Awazi. It's into the box here. Big shot, Jackson. Lucky to knock that one away and gets in front of the ball. But it goes right back to Newcastle United. They'll have another chance. 88th minute. Will they just hold on to it, or will they try to find 7? It won't matter. We get it, and it's knocked away. It goes to Yijit. Enriquez off into the middle has Conceição, just trying to maybe find a goal here for us to hang our hat on something. Can Conceição get going? It's a run all by himself. Finally loses it. It's broken up, and that will do it. That's about how the game went. No offense and an absolute thrashing here by Newcastle. It's 6-0 in a debut. That's one to forget, and hopefully things will turn. 17 shots, 2 on target. And it's an ugly one here as we just embarrassing. 7-6 for Jackson. Okora 6.7. Bailey 5.6. Manelik 6.1. Conceição 6.1. Henriquez 6.0. Patera 5.8. Wood a 5.5. Marchenko 5.5. Wang 6.4. Alanvik a 6.8. Yijit a 6.6. Awazi 6.6. Hung 6.4. And that does it. It's an ugly one. 6-4. So we'll move on into the next one here against Wolves, and we've made one change. I didn't realize that they had done the update already, and that's what ruined Ultimate Difficulty. So this is actually pre-recorded. I have some things coming up in real life, so had to go and pre-record. Done about 3 months of work here. So this is probably late January, so this is when the update came out and really kind of screwed up the way Ultimate Difficulty worked, where it made it almost impossible for people to score, or even, trying to win a game. So what we've done is we dropped it down to Legendary until they can get that fixed. If it's too easy, we'll maybe mess around with some sliders here on the Legendary level and see how things go, but we're going to get into this one here against Wolves, see if we can get a little bit better of a result. And we'll get this one underway. Oh, into the box here. They'll have a chance. It's a big opening shot. Yiji a hand to it. Knocks it away. Oh, Awazi comes in flying. Can't break it up. I was going to try and boot it long, and hopefully he doesn't pick up a red card. That would be fantastic. Nope, just a talking to. Goes for a free kick here. Wolves with a chance after a good play there by Yijit, and knocked it away by Jackson. They get behind us. Manelik slows them down into the box here. Gibbs White gets it through. Manelik slows him down. It's a shot right in front. Yijit again knocks it away. Out for another corner. Wang gets on the ball and drives forward here, trying to get something going. Has to wait for men to get forward. Back into Conceição. Conceição, can he get a ball through? George Wood running on it and knocked away by the keeper. Looking for goal 100 and our first in the Premier League. Couldn't get it done. Oh, into the box here. Jackson, a step over. No, couldn't get the foot in. And Sanchez will put it in. 1-0 here for Wolves. Still Still a very talented team here, even on the legendary difficulty. We're still probably going to struggle, and that's probably fair. It's probably realistic that we would struggle here in the Premier League as we come up. Still need a lot of training here in the midfield to really get that talent together, and also a little bit better defensive awareness. Sanchez, just too quick for him, puts it on. Yidget into the back of the net, 1-0. Bailey gets it up through to Manelik. Can he find a pass here into the box? They have a lot of men here in the box here. It goes to Wang. Wang now trying to fight off. Can he get a pass here to Marchenko? Marchenko going to try and drive past his man and find a cross in. Can he get one? It's George Wood. He's right there. He has it in the back of the net. George Wood finds the goal for the first Premier League goal here for Scunthorpe United. The first one in history, and how perfect is it that he's the one that finds it? It's number 100 for George Wood in all league competitions. And it's number 1 for Scunthorpe United here in the Premier League against Wolves. We get level 1-1. Oh, Wang overruns them. They'll get a chance here. They lay it back off. Wang back in position, trying to slow him down. Long shot into the box, knocked away by Hung. We'll pass it back to him and get it off to Awazi out to safety. Awazi sneaks it through. Has a good ball here to Bailey. Gets off into Wang. Back into George Wood. George Wood tries to move it along to Manelik. Has it back to George Wood. Back to Manelik. Driving into the box. Has a chance. Oh, they get back just in time before Manelik can get the shot off. Would have had a nice opportunity to put it on net. Sanchez driving up. Wang tries to get back there. Wang can't break it up, and it's overrun. Has a chance here for Manelik to slow him down. He'll pass back. Overrun. Hung can't get there. Yidget, though. At the back, an absolute stonewall. Keeps him out. Keeps it 1-1. Hung will get it all the way up to Wang. Wang, can he make a run here? No. Has to cut back. Fights off a defender. Into Conceição. Conceição into the box. Has a shot on net. Knocked away. Wang right there. Empty net into the back. And it's 2-1. Scunthorpe United right at the end of the half. We have another goal. It's 2-1. Scunthorpe United find a lead into halftime. A great play by Conceição. Good shot. And the goalkeeper couldn't get up in time. Wang finds it and just tries to throw it towards net and beats the keeper. Puts it in. It will be 2-1. Scunthorpe United going into halftime here against Wolves, and definitely a much more competitive game, much more even game. Yidget has done well to keep us, in a chance here. He's kept them out of the back. They'll get the ball rolling, and we will head into halftime up 2-1. Oh, Wang tried to get it out to Awazi. It's turned over. It's back in, and Hung will get that one out. Oh, we tried to clear it, and it's a line drive. It's a chance. Oh, goes wide of the net. And a big flurry of shots here for Wolves as we couldn't do anything but survive, as they just couldn't find it inside the post. Oh, Wang gets beat on a little move there in the inside. Has it back. Sanchez takes the shot, and Yidja again standing tall, knocks it away. Keeps this one a 2-1 game. Conceição goes through to Wang. Wang holds up, gets the ball now through to George Wood. Can we find another one? They'll try to lay it in. Conceição, can he beat him on a race? Back to the keeper and cleared away. Oh, we'll get the ball back though. George Wood, can he win the ball? He does. Has the ball here, gets it off here to Wang. Wang now looking for George Wood to get downhill, gets to the top of the box. He puts it off from range outside the box. George Wood, 3-1. Scunthorpe United here in the Premier League showing their skills. And it's back on top with a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1. George Wood with 101 off the assist from Wang. It's in the back of the net. And we're in control here in the final minutes of the game. Cordoba gets the ball out of there as they try to press high. It's off to Awazi onto Manelik. He'll go into the middle. Has Jelen. Jelen through to George Wood. George Wood. No. Oh, had the hat trick coming. He'll pick up a yellow card from earlier. Oh, and just barely offside. And that'll do it. We'll get our first victory here against Wolves. It's 3-1. Scunthorpe United find an unbelievable victory. And honestly, yeah, we scored the 3 goals, which is great. But Yidge and the defense really are the key to this game. Yidge had probably 4 or 5 big saves that kept him out of the back of the net. And that was really the difference here in this one as we celebrate our first Premier League victory. Look at that. An absolute beauty for a first goal. And we find it into the back of the net. 7 shots, 7 on target. Like I said, pretty even game. We just were able to find the back of the net, and that's really the difference. It's George Wood with the 2 goals, gets a 9.3. Bailey, a 6.7. Conceição, a 7.4. Wang, a 9.2. Yidge, a 7.2. Awazi, a 7.3. Hung, a 7.6. Jackson, 7.5. Allenvik, 7.3. Cordoba, a 6.5. Manelik, 7.5. Davies, 6.2. Marchenko, a 8.7. Jelen, 6.4. And that will do it as we go 3-1 over Wolves. So we're here for our final month in Austria, and we have a couple players that we will take a look at. We'll scroll through. Anton Damir will come in. He's a goalkeeper. We'll just add to the depth, and maybe we'll sell him on if he doesn't fit in, but can't turn down great players. And then we have another one here, looks like to be an absolute star. Felix Pichler, 6'3", 51-71, 77-94 will bring him into the academy as well. So we're here in our final month in Peru, and it hasn't brought back a lot of stars, but we have one player that we'll take a chance on, and Oscar Morales, 69-93, 51-67 overall, and that will do it for us here in Peru. So we are here our final month in Canada, and it's brought back some real good talent. We have 2 players that we're going to bring in. Harry Gauthier, 80-94, 55-69 overall. And then we have an even better player in Evan Park, who we will bring in 84-94, 57-75. We'll bring him in as well. So we've made 2 changes to the lineup. Jose Henriquez is just complaining about playing time. He has no potential. He's complaining about his contract, even though we just doubled his salary. So that's one thing that maybe needs to get sorted out. He's still mad about the contract, even though we just re-signed him to at least double of what he was making already. So we're going to sell him out $2.9 million. And then we're also going to put Baumann out on loan. We'll probably end up actually recalling him. I didn't realize we're kind of short on center backs for any cup game. So when we do have a cup game, we'll take a look at that, maybe bring him back. So the academy is getting kind of filled back up a little bit, so we will clear some of these players out. Brett Bliska, we will get rid of. We'll see him out of the club. Ernest Anzinger looks to be a good player, 15, but still a 61 overall. We have Kejel Dahl, a 59 overall, 89-94. Niles Martinson, who we just brought into the academy a while ago, but 63 overall, 6'5 goalkeeper. Nader Hamadi we will let go of, 76-86. That's just fallen off too far for us. Murad Hamadi, still looking good, just need that overall to come up. We have Carlos Cavajal, 74-94, same thing, need that overall to come up. Harry Gauthier, 60 overall, 80-94, central defensive midfielder, unfortunately, but maybe he could play center back at 6'3. Anton Damir, who we brought in just to kind of take a flyer, give us a little bit more depth at goalkeeper if we need it. Evan Park, a center forward, 61 overall, 84-94, looks to be a great player there. Nice big 6-foot center forward, happy with that. Felix Pichler, a right back, 63 overall, 77-94, 6'3", so gives some height to the team as well. And then we have Oscar Morales, 54 overall, 69-93. So we will send our scouts back out. It will be Serbia, Romania, and Algeria, all for 3 months. So that'll do it for us here in this one. And 2 games in, we see ourselves on 3 points. Unfortunately, a poor goal differential, but hey, you know what? It's early. It's only 2 games in. We've got a lot coming up. We have Arsenal in the next one, which should be a good battle. We'll continue to test out legendary difficulty, see how things go, see kind of where we end up after a month, and we'll play around with sliders if we need to. But guys, that'll do it for us here in this one. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.